If some of you have ever been around Mrs. Adkins, you might have noticed that she kind of likes Star Wars better, right? Yeah. Has everybody ever noticed that? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you have. All right. So, since I like Star Wars too, we're going to watch a little bit from one of the Star Wars movies. So let's go ahead and roll. You got a sound?
I wonder why it didn't show up in the analysis archives.
She's funny little cuts on the side to get it away. Those analysis stories only focus on symbol. I should think that you Jedi would have more respect for the difference between knowledge and wisdom.
Well, if droids could think, they'd be honest with them.
All right. So so for all the Star Wars nerds in here, which movie was that one from? The back. Yeah. You. Attack of the Clones. Good job. All right. So, in case some of you haven't seen this movie before, what's going on in here is that one main character's name is Obi-Wan, he's the Jedi. He's talking to his friend Dex about a dart that he found, which is clue to track down Jango Fett, the bounty hunter. And he said that he's trying, but the droids can't find him can't tell him anything about where this dart came from. And Dex, his friend Dex, who's that goofy-looking guy that was the diner owner, he replies back to it that those droids, they only look for patterns. They only look for things that they can see and detect. But he says that you think that a Jedi like you would know the difference between knowledge and wisdom. So, knowledge and wisdom. That's what we're talking about. And our scripture reading for today does talk about this a little bit. So in our Bible reading that we read, it says that there's two kinds of wisdom here. There's the wisdom of the world and the wisdom of the cross. So, the wisdom of the world is kind of like knowledge. What Obi-Wan was looking for here. It's not necessarily bad stuff. It's things that we learn every day and things we learn in school, like history, math, how to deal with money, how to fix things, and how people think and stuff like that. Things that you can learn in school, and about how to live in the world. However, God's interested in more than wisdom. And that's stuff that Dex said that a Jedi should know about. In the Bible reading that we just read, the Apostle Paul, who's the guy who wrote this book, he said in verse 20, where is the one who is wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the debater of this age? These are all really smart guys, by the way. He's talking about a wise person, someone who goes and debates other people in like a university or a college or something like that. Or a scribe, someone who's really in the books and writing things down in that time. These are things that smart people do. And way smarter than me, by the way. So what he said? What's it that God said? Has God not made the foolish of the wisdom of the world? God's wisdom is about more things, about things that go more than this world, things that go beyond. These are the things that really matter. God's wisdom is about how He came to us, how Jesus came down to us, and lived here among us. And then He went to a cross and died for our sins, those sins that were keeping us away from God. So you think about a house, or any building for that matter, you need to have a foundation to build it on, right? What happens if you build something that doesn't have a foundation? It breaks. Well, does it do anything else to just break? It completely falls over, right? It crumbles. That's pretty spectacular, actually. Well, every house has to have a solid rock foundation to build on, or else it just completely crumbles and falls over. it's the same with us. For us, the foundation of faith is the wisdom. That wisdom of God is what we build our lives on. Our rock is God's wisdom, not our own knowledge, not the things that we learn ourselves. And that's a really good thing, right? Because I don't know about you, but I really would trust God to be a lot smarter than I am, because sometimes I don't think I'm all that smart. Because at the end of reading for today, because of God's wisdom, we can share in God's good life, both here on earth, among each other, and in forever with God. And that's our good news for today, the wisdom of God.